The single-family residential model has changed drastically over the last few decades. And decades ago, most of the ownership of those single-family rentals were mom and pops across the country. It was a reliable source of income, an asset class you could touch and feel.
Whereas it was once better to own a home if rents were greater than $18,000 a year, today it is only better to own if rents are greater than $22,600. That's a 26% increase in the rental threshold breakpoint. With this in mind, renting can now be a better economic option than buying a home. Homeownership simply cannot compete with the convenience and flexibility of single-family rentals. Still, that's not to say that millennials want to return to living with roommates in a college dorm. Far from it. In fact, as their families expand and lives broaden, they desire the privacy and space that single-family homes provide. They are moving away from multifamily rentals and looking for new models that accommodate this natural lifestyle progression. For investors, that potentially spells good news, because just as millennials are turning away from multifamily rentals, single-family rentals are emerging as a new class that is yet to face the fierce investor competition that now afflicts multifamily. And even though single-family rental investing isn't as mainstream as multifamily, it may soon outpace all other rental asset classes in market size. In fact, single-family rentals today are a $3.1 trillion market, second only to multifamily rentals, and account for over a third of the total rental market. The SFR rental market is growing faster and has shown more resilience than any real estate class of the past. In fact, even during the Great Recession, single-family rents never took a hit. In good times, single-family rentals have matched multifamily rentals in rent growth, and in bad times, single-family rents surpass multifamily rent growth rates. The same goes for single-family rental vacancy rates. Over the past decade, they've stayed consistent at around 6 to 10%, regardless of the economic cycle. That compares well to multifamily vacancy rates during times of recession. Single-family home rentals are dramatically reshaping the residential real estate market, providing investors an entirely new asset class that we believe best fits the lifestyle needs of today's consumers.